Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Advancement, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a serious show in store for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Also, we're going to be launching an exclusive Dreamers Pro community in less than 2 weeks. And if you guys want early access to it to receive a one-time offer, only available to people on the waiting list, please make sure you sign up to it. We have it pinned in the description below. We have about 500 people signed up now, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Check that out in the description if you're interested. Anyway, let's get into today's topic. So we're talking about the NBA ratings, right? We're talking about the NBA ratings. And it's something that we've been speaking about over the last few weeks. We actually produced a show about 3 or 4 days ago about a front office report that was centered on some of the NBA ratings. And I actually want to read from what that report had to say. It had the following headline. It said, NBA Cup TV ratings down 10% through group play. The NBA has faced stiff competition from other sports, but has also dealt with several injuries to top stars. The article then continues on. The NBA's downward viewership trend to start the 2024-2025 season has seeped into the Emirates NBA Cup. Viewership of the NBA's group play averaged 1.3 million viewers on ESPN and TNT, a 10% dip versus last year, the tournament's inaugural season. The network split 14 nationally televised games, with TNT averaging 1.5 million viewers for 8 games and ESPN drawing 1.16 million viewers for its 6. There are several hypotheses regarding the NBA's early season viewership decline, including TNT analyst Shaquille O'Neal posting that the volume of three-pointers have made the game repetitive. The NBA also has dealt with additional competition this season, a battle of powerhouses in the World Series between the Dodgers and Yankees that drove a 7-year viewership high, the presidential election, and the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight, which set historic streaming numbers. The NBA has also dealt with a slew of injuries to its stars. Luka Doncic, Victor Wembanyama, Paolo Banchero are some of the key names who have missed national televised NBA Cup games. With the quarterfinals starting Tuesday night, 7 more NBA Cup games remain, during which the NBA can try to catch up to the 1.4 million viewers the tournament averaged last season. Of the 8 teams left, only one is missing its biggest stars, the Magic, who are without both Banchero and Franz Wagner. Yeah. So that's what that report had to say. So this morning, I was just combing through the internet looking for what to discuss today, and I came across an article from the same front office sports that said, NBA Cup scheduling dilemma. Fans are struggling to commit to final. And I'm like, man, this thing, and the beat goes on, It's like it's not stopping. So this is the article that we want to get into. But before we even get into what this article entails, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor, Game Time. With the year almost over, I am super excited about creating memories with family and friends by attending various plays, theater shows, and sporting events. And when it comes time to look for tickets, Game Time is my go-to. Game Time is one of the most reliable marketplaces for last-minute tickets to the most popular events in sports, music, and theater in more than 60 cities across the United States and Canada. Game Time saves me money, time, and stress. It finds the best deals and guarantees that the tickets are legit, and it makes sure that the tickets are delivered to me on time. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It cuts through the fluff and shows you the best deals on great seats near you, so you don't waste time searching. For example, I'm really looking forward to this game coming up between the Grizzlies and the Lakers. Here's what I like to do. First, I select an all-in price to see the total ticket price up front, so I'm not surprised by the additional fees at checkout. Next, I click on Game Time Picks to check out their curated deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So the article then continues on. Alex Reed walked off a plane at the Harry Reid International Airport sporting a Trae Young jersey. It was about 1 p.m. on Saturday, and Reed, a diehard Atlanta sports fan, was headed straight to the T-Mobile Arena to watch the Hawks face the Bucks in the Emirates NBA Cup semifinals. But he didn't plan the trip to Sin City to see the Hawks. Instead, he told Front Office Sports he was there to watch the Falcons face the Raiders at the stadium for Monday Night Football. The Hawks happened to qualify for the NBA semifinals Wednesday night, less than 72 hours before his flight. And because tickets were cheap, he and his partner decided to add it to their itinerary. When asked whether he would have come for the Hawks only, Reed chuckled and simply said no. However, there was a caveat. He would have gone if he knew the Hawks had qualified at least a few weeks in advance. Yes, I would have probably had a better decision, Reed said. While the Hawks did not make Tuesday's championship game, Reed said he would have attended anyway because he would have flown out by then. And he's far from the only one with this experience. Over the weekend, Vegas was filled with groups of Atlanta sports fans who mixed Hawks jerseys with their majority of Falcons merchandise. Another pair of fans who chose to remain anonymous told FOS they flew to Vegas from Hawaii to support the Falcons. One of them was a supporter of Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo, but still chose not to attend the game live. They also said an earlier notice may have prompted them to make the trip, even if it were just for the NBA Cup. What's the fix? These stories highlight the scheduling conundrum the NBA is facing as it attempts to grow the NBA Cup. The league envisions event fans are willing to travel to, similar to what it has built with Las Vegas Summer League. But the format of the NBA Cup makes it difficult for fans to know which team they're coming to support. Last year, none of the 3 games in Vegas sold out, even though the Lakers won the tournament. Diehard fans could easily make the impromptu 4-hour drive from Los Angeles, which isn't easy for Bucks and Thunder fans this year. The average ticket price for this year's NBA Cup's finals is $202, down about 42.5% from last year, according to TickPick. The NBA has not ruled out any changes to the tournament in future years, but solidifying the final 4 NBA Cup teams week before the games is tricky given the NBA's timeline. The league wants the tournament to come before Christmas, which gives them only about 2 months from the start of the season. The NBA Cup started 3 weeks into the season and gives some teams time to ramp up, and then the article then goes on to say a few other things there. What are my thoughts about this? Look, the NBA, I think the NBA, Adam Silver and these guys are searching. I think they're searching for alternatives. I think they're searching for solutions. They may not want to admit this publicly, but they understand that a problem exists. And it's not one of those things where you can kind of argue it away. Well, that's your opinion. No, the numbers say otherwise. Like the declining ratings it's a glaring sign. You look at the all-star numbers, you look at the sentiment around the game. Now, let me give you guys a quick insight here. As an NBA fan who signed up, I believe it's to League Pass. I watched the games. I have no interest in this NBA Cup. None whatsoever. I don't even understand it. It appeals to me. It doesn't really appeal to me, to be quite honest with you. I think there's a game on Wednesday. I may or may not watch it. It's not must-see TV for me. And I'm sure that's the case for for a lot of other NBA fans. The thing is turned into too much of a gimmick. I think the 3-pointers are excessive. It's excessive. And it's not even making any sense anymore because they're saying, oh, take a lot of threes, but they're not even generating that many more points. Teams are only scoring, 2 more points per game? I think there's only been an increase or decrease in points scored overall in the NBA. So the advent of the 3 is not really working as well because the fact of the matter is it's a low percentage shot. And on nights when you miss, you're really going to miss. Like you're really, really going to miss. Why? Because it's further away. This is quite obvious. The further away the shot, the harder it is to make. It's quite obvious. You know, but that's from another aspect. Stylistically, is something that's turning people off. And then, of course, you have the fact that NBA players are now not dunking anymore. The game has just become a little bit too mundane, right? So this is just some more bad news. So what I want to know from you guys, where do you think all of this is going? Where do you think all of this is going? Do you think eventually they'll end up canceling the NBA Cup, or do you think it's going to stand the test of time? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comments section. We'll catch you on the next show. Peace.